Previously on Two Past Midnight.
Now we're all in the right headspace for somebody to die.
Look, I just want to point out, when he starts getting uber specific, you know we're fucked.
All right, so this is what you see it do. You see it drive up through the foliage. It drives past Bruce, takes a left, and starts heading back southwest towards Emmett. Emmett, right there in the brush, you can see the front of that APC coming at you. Emmett, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Oh, God!
And you kind of like roll out of the way of it, and it pulls up, and then you see the door open, and you see a couple guys get out of the back. Emmett.
Oh, gosh. I didn't want my turn to come back around at this point. Okay.
You have your full complement of actions.
I do. It's in the same hex with me. How much negatives do I get for that?
Well, it's a -1 because it's in the same hex with you.
Uh-huh. It's moving.
It's moving, -1.
It's big, +2.
Yep.
Okay.
So that basically just balances out.
Everything just balances out, so we're just at a square roll.
Yep.
Gosh. I don't even want to play this game anymore. Can we go back to the fishing game? It caused me way less stress getting attacked by a goose.
That darn cat.
Yeah. All right, so that's an A and an A, 4 bullet die. I'm down to 38 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
We're going for it. I've got a 6 and a 1 and 2 bullet die. And then the other one's a 4 and a 3. So that's 1 success, 3 successes.
Can I give him a coin?
No. Do you want to push the roll, Emmett?
I don't.
All right, so it was 3 successes, so that would be 5 points of damage. Roll me a D6.
D6?
Yeah.
6.
Okay, all right. Well, then that's all right. Yeah, okay. That's what I needed to know. All right, those guys bailed out. They already went, so now it's LT, it's your turn.
I would like to try to reload by using I would try to use my fast action to reload by rolling ranged combat. And is that flat?
Wait, yes. Yeah, it is a flat roll.
1 success. So I've reloaded. And what are my negatives to take a quick shot at dude number 2?
Didn't you already shot this round because you shot when they exited the vehicle, so that would be your slow action, so you would have to set a fast action.
Which I already used to reload.
I don't think you can see them. Yes. So that is your turn.
I'm done.
All right. Those guys, when they came out of the back of the truck, dropped prone. And when they ran into that hex. So, because that was their turn. They hadn't gone yet.
Did other dude get suppressed?
They did not. And technically there's 2 guys there, not 1. +2 means 2 more than 1.
There were 3.
There were 3, yes.
Oh,
Ellis.
math.
Ellis looks up and he can see one of the Russians through the brush as he's patching his stomach, and he grabs his rifle and slides it over his pack and takes a quick shot at him.
Okay.
Let's see, is it? Actually, will it count? Are you going to count it against me for my fast action to grab the rifle, or it's up to you? Either or.
I mean,
I don't know if that's. I didn't see that in the rules, but that's because I wasn't.
it is a
looking
fast
for it.
action to grab to draw a weapon.
Okay,
But-
so I will take. I'll take the -2 modifier to quick shot.
And the -1 for prone, -1 for terrain.
So all in all, it's a -4. Yeah, okay. What is that? Okay. And we're gonna drop a couple ammo die, because fuck it. That's an 8 and 2 1s and a 2.
So 1 success.
1 success and fuck it, I'm gonna push it. I'll roll the 2.
All right, do it.
The 1 is on an ammo die, and the other one is on one of my skill die. So it's not gonna jam, but I'll push the other one. Fuck it.
And technically, that would mean you shoot 2 shots because it's 1 plus whatever you roll on the ammo dice.
Yeah. So, and I got a 5 on the other ammo die, so I got, yeah.
Okay.
1 success.
All right. I'm assuming you're probably not trying to hide out there in the middle of the road.
No, he's bleeding from the gut. He knows he's fucked.
Roll me a hit location on this guy that you shot.
Lame. Legs.
Actually, that's good because it's crit. So you kill that guy. So you shoot him in the leg and he starts fucking bleeding out.
Take that, motherfucker.
Because I'm the kind of person that when it just comes to rando NPCs like this, I don't want to, nitpick the fucking crits on them. But it's their turn now, these guys that exited the vehicle. So just to keep everything square, Jeremy, roll me a recon roll.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. All right. So he's in no way trying to hide, basically.
Not at all. Not
Okay.
a fucking bit.
All right. Well, then that guy that's left.
Don't tell me I'm hiding.
See it to be. I mean, it was just going to be a do they see where it's coming from, but okay. All right. Never mind. It was going to be at a negative, but I'll just take my shot. What's the range on that? 100 meters?
Don't steal my heroic moment. Fuck you.
Okay.
And he's prone.
And he's prone. All right. So, so they set Overwatch on you because they're going to... That guy that's left is assuming that you're the one that took out his buddy, since you just took out his other buddy.
And he didn't get suppressed.
Cheers, Murph.
No, he did not. And he's going to open up on you, Jeremy. I got 1 success and a bullet die success. So that's 2 successes. And that would be 3 points of damage because it's a 2-3. So roll a hit location, Jeremy.
Chest.
And he's not wearing a flak jacket. Okay.
Nope.
But he is prone.
That
I
only
already took
counts
the
for the
negative.
negatives.
I already took the negative for that, Chris. It doesn't affect hit locations. We've had this conversation numerous times.
How many points of damage is that?
3. Roll a d10.
Ellis is very unconscious.
Roll a d10. What'd you roll, Jeremy?
I rolled a 9.
That's internal bleeding. 1 round.
So Ellis is laying there. He takes the shots. Bop, 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 bop. Knocks down one of the guys. The guy turns and just unloads on him. And he takes it straight in the clavicle and he just starts bleeding and it's just too much for him and he passes out. And before his eyes close, he goes, "Fancy seeing you here."
Emmett.
Do you have any bullets left?
Yeah, I do. I don't know if they're doing me any good at this point. Okay, I can still fire upon this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I haven't seen anything change from the last 4 times I've done this. All right, here we go. No extra negatives I need to know about.
Nope.
Everything just balances out to A and an A and 4 bullet die right now.
Yep.
All right, this is probably Emmett's last stand right here. This is it. This either does something amazing or Emmett dies. Okay, that's a 12, a 5, and nothing on the bullet die.
2 successes.
2 successes. but Emmett can push the whole thing except for the 2 successes.
All right.
And he's going to. Because a dead Emmett doesn't care how many stress points he has.
This isn't stress at this point. This is reliability damage on your weapon.
Okay. So that's a 6 on his actual D12, a success on a bullet die, and a 1 on the bullet die.
Okay, that's another point of reliability on the weapon. So that was
4 successes.
4 successes total. So 3 extra points of
1,
damage.
2, 3, 4, 4. Yes, 4 successes.
Okay.
Good night. And then that's another reliability. Crap, there ain't much left of that.
All right, Murph, you're up.
Fast aim and fire at the one guy that's left.
All right, so -2 for prone and terrain.
3 and a 9, so 1 success. I'll
Do you
push
wanna
it? Yes.
Push it.
A 2.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
2.
All right, so that's chest. All right. All right, so you take a shot, hit this guy in the chest, and you see him go limp. And that guy's dead too. All right, Murph just went.
Can I move after that? No, right?
No, because you did a
Fast
Yeah.
aim and a fire.
Yeah. The vehicle. People that are still in the vehicle, they get their turn now. And they're going to still try to run Emmett over. Mobility roll, Emmett.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Technically, it's a fast action, so I can do this twice in a round now. Should have been able to do it twice last round.
Oh, good for you.
I got 1 success.
I got 1 success.
Do you want to push that roll?
Yeah, now that I know that you got 1. 7. 2 successes.
All right. You're able to move out of the way from that first one. So they... Then they come around. Try to get you one more time. I got 1 success.
I got 1 success. No, 2 successes. That's a 0. That's a 10. Ah.
And they miss you on that last one. Also. LT.
I can't do this anymore.
I take off. I notice the back door's open on it, and so I run at it.
No, they closed it.
Oh, come on.
One of the other guys inside closed it.
Damn it, I was thinking the same thing.
Yep. Sorry.
I head that way. 1, 2, mobility. 2 successes on mobility. 1, 2.
And then Murph's second turn. All right, so you go running over closer to the other side of the rock.
Hold on, I still
So
got my slow action. I'm just trying
Okay.
to figure out what to do. Sorry, I don't think it's going to be anything at all. Yeah, so let's say I tried to run over and open the back door.
You wouldn't be able to. You don't have the action economy.
Okay, but if I did on the next turn, what would that be? Or is that even an option?
I mean,
That's my curiosity.
to enter a vehicle, it's a slow action, right? Am I right on that? Slow action. It is a slow action to enter or exit a vehicle.
If I move into the same hex as the vehicle,
You
are
can
they
try to
running?
enter the vehicle. Yeah.
Well, I've only got 1 action, so with a mobility, I could try to, I've got 2 to get there easily. And then if I rolled a mobility and success, would that success be try to get in the vehicle?
No,
Okay.
because it's
So
a
I need
slow
a whole-
action.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. If I just moved to that hex, would they
Didn't
be
you
able
just
to,
move to here?
Yeah, I moved 2 for the move to 2 for my slow action, and I got 2 successes on mobility, so I went 2 more, and that was my
Right.
whole slow action.
Fast action.
Or sorry, my
Right.
whole fast action. If I moved into there with my slow action, Do they get to try to run both of us over with one action? Or do they have to select a person?
They would be able to use a fast action for one and a fast action for the other if they wanted to.
I would go into the same hex. I'm going into the hex with them.
Okay.
And there's no need to roll another mobility. It doesn't give me anything.
Murphy.
Real quick, because everything was moving kind of quick. I took the fracture to the shin. How much actual damage did I take from that, though?
4.
4. Okay.
I wish I could only squeeze off 2 rounds.
You can if you roll a 1 on the bullet die.
Yeah. He's just going to put another round in the vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 and a 3. I'm going to push that. 7 and a 1.
Okay. Roll a d10.
4.
Yeah, you see your round go into like one of the external like boxes on the outside of it, basically. Roll me a recon roll.
12 and a 6.
Okay. All right. Oh, shit. Should have been a recon and a -2. I'm sorry. Because of the terrain.
6 and a 2.
Do you want to push that roll?
Yes. 4.
Okay. Ellis. Never mind. Sorry, Jeremy. Emmett.
No. A very important thing happens right now.
Okay, Jeremy. Go ahead.
We'll deal with it later. But meta, he dies right now. It was 1 round from
One round. Yeah.
internal
Yeah.
bleeding. So Ellis is dead.
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 Yeah.
Dead.
Thank you, Britt. Not for dying. Thank you for sending rounds downrange.
To our British listeners, I just want to say this is because Adam hates the British. He hates tea, absolutely loathes it.
Not really. Actually, love tea. Brian.
Okay. Emmett is going to continue to squeeze, but here's what it comes down to. After the last round, Emmett's got 2. That's all he's got.
2 rounds?
2 rounds.
That means you can roll 1 bullet die.
I can roll 1 bullet die.
Yeah.
Okay. So Emmett's going to finish off his entire load for this. And that's where we're at. That is a 12 and a 9 and a 5 on the bullet die. So 3.
3 successes. All right, so that's 2 extra points of damage, which means 5.
Wait, isn't that 4? 12, 9, and a bullet die?
No, nothing on the bullet die. I just rolled
Oh.
the bullet die. So it's 3 successes. But that's it. That puts
Click,
Psalms
click,
at
click,
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 click.
Roll me a d6, Brian.
D6. 1.
Okay. All right, that's what I needed to know. All right. And now it's that thing's turn again. The guy driving it.
There's a standing guy.
There is. The guy driving it's going to use a fast action on one and a fast action on the other, because why not? Might as well. So here we go. Pose roll. Emmett.
Emmett got 1 success.
I missed. LT.
Just flat.
Yeah, mobility roll.
Okay. What mobility is the one thing this character is good at.
All right. That's good, because I got 1 success.
And I got 1 success. I will re-roll the d10.
Okay, go ahead.
And I got 1.
Okay, so you take a point of damage, 1 point of damage, but you're able to avoid getting hit by it. So tell me what that looks like.
So I'm kind of just, I run in to the vicinity of it. I see Emmett laying on the ground, just firing every last thing he can out of his gun, and I wave my hands just to try to get a glimmer of hope, them maybe to focus on me a little bit, because I'm standing, I'm ready. They gun it and just come right at me, and I try to kind of juke left and then jump right, and I'm not quite as fast as I think I am, and they catch me right on the hip, and it just sends me flying, just bam, hits me.
All right. Both you guys are in the same hex with it, so I don't know who they're going to shoot at, but they're going to shoot at one of you two also. Because the guy that is shooting doesn't need the actions to drive the vehicle. So, -2 for that. Basically negating it all the way down to fucking nothing. Kyle, roll me a d6. Low is going to be Emmett, high is going to be you.
2.
Emmett.
He's prone.
Yep.
You're moving.
I got 2 successes. Roll a d6.
Chest.
Roll a d10.
3.
Cracked pelvis. -2 to mobility.
How much damage?
4 points of damage.
I am incapacitated.
LT, you would be up next, by the way. LT, what do you want to do?
Try to open the vehicle.
Roll me a d6.
A 2.
Okay, no, they secured the hatch so that it wouldn't open from the outside.
Climb on top of the vehicle.
Okay, I'm cool with that. And then what?
That's my 2 actions. Slow
Okay.
to try to open it, and fast to jump on top.
Okay. Who's your buddy?
The incapacitated guy.
And Murph, your buddy is also Emmett, correct?
Correct.
All right, so you guys should have had to roll for stress on that. You guys should have had to roll coolness under fire for when he was, 1, like, injured severely, and then 2, and then 2, also incapacitated by damage. We did not do that before.
Question
So
on that.
Yes.
Do I know how fucked up he is? Do I think he's dead?
You don't know how fucked up he is, but you saw him get hit, and you saw him get hit a couple times.
Yeah,
so.
that's not me trying to, like, weasel out of it. That's me actually trying to inform what he's going to do on his next turn.
I understand that.
It's
Tell you
me
what.
trying to weasel out of it.
So before we go further, so there should have been 2 instances of stress, and we skipped the first one, and then now there would be another one from the last round. So I'm going to have you guys both roll
Ooh, and
coolness under
Murph
fire.
can't. Oh, come on! You're just evil.
Nah, this isn't the D6 though. This is the regular.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because it's whenever he takes stress.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, yeah. This
I will
situation
go ahead.
can go
But
from
no, Adam, I
bad
have to take
worst
the point
to
of
worstest.
stress.
Correct.
No,
I
it's
know.
in any stressful situation.
I don't have to
Yes.
fail the courage under fire.
Nope.
You can succeed, but you're still in a stressful situation.
Psychosis, empathy roll, attribute only. In stressful situations, failure triggers violent rampage. This is a stressful situation. Empathy roll. We've done this every time.
So do I even bother with the courage under fire?
Yes, you still roll coolness under fire because you may not actually, and actually you technically get to roll twice, but I'm going to give you the option. You can roll once to try to negate both, or you can roll twice, 1 for each.
But if you fail rolling both, you take both.
Yes, yes.
I would like to roll once.
Because technically it was 2 instances of 1 point of stress, 1 point of stress.
May I roll once?
Yes, you may.
1 success.
Okay, so that means you would take 1 point of stress.
And you can't push the roll, right?
Right.
Wait, why does he get 1 point of... Oh, because he needs 2 successes.
2 successes to negate both of them. Yes.
Got you. Understand.
I'll roll twice.
Okay.
So it's an A and a B. Right?
You only have to do the one empathy roll. I'm not going to be that much of a dick. So.
Well, I'm going to fail the empathy roll.
Maybe. It's 1 in 6 chance.
So, yeah.
You've passed it before.
6 and a 4 on the first one.
Mm-hmm. 1 success.
4 and a 3 on the second one.
Okay, so he takes a point of stress. Now the empathy roll.
And a shocker, 6 on the bullet die.
See? There you go. See? Not a violent rampage.
I kind of wanted to see what it would look like, but I'm happy.
That does not happen often.
Yeah, well, I told you. Yeah, it's 1 in 6 chance. It's not too bad. 16%. You've failed it a lot of times, so.
Pretty much every time.
Well, not this time or the time right before this. There was another time you didn't fail it. All right, so now we're at the top of the round. The last thing that happened was LT climbed up on top of the APC. And we're starting a new round with a new shuffled deck of everybody. APC goes first. So, Kyle, you climbed up on top of the APC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you some advance notice on this, just so that you know. They start to drive away, right?
Yep.
And the reason I'm giving you some advance notice is because I want to... I've thought about this some. Technically, they can ram someone who's in the same hex as them. You're on the vehicle, so that's not really a thing, right? That doesn't make sense. But what you can do when you're driving a vehicle and someone's on it is try to shake them off of it.
But I get an agility, right? Or not an agility, a mobility. Mobility.
It's a mobility roll. It is. But it'll be an opposed mobility roll. So
I'm okay with that.
Here's the mechanics behind this.
I like this. This is going to be fun.
Falling damage, first of all. When you fall, you take the amount of damage. This is based off the rules. You take the amount of you take 1 point of damage for every 2 meters that you fall, basically.
Okay, I'm 6 feet up, so
it's 2 meters up, and that would be 1. But if it's moving, you should be taking more. So, like, if it was going down the road at 45 miles an hour, I'm sorry, man. If you're going down the road at 45 miles an hour and you fall off, like, you're taking more damage. You know what I mean? In real life.
It's crass. I mean, if we were on the road, perhaps.
Still, hold on. It has a slower speed off-road than on-road. So the damage would be adjusted accordingly, because this is the way we're going to do it with the movement. The last movement that it takes before you would fall off is going to be divided also by 2, like the number of hexes, basically. So if it moves 3 hexes, it'd be 3 hexes divided by 2 rounded down. So another 1 point of damage on top of that. The critical threshold for this is 3 for falling damage. But since we're also doing an opposed roll, them shaking you off, if you reduce the number of successes of them shaking you, right, then you wouldn't fall off, right? And this is if they take the action to actually do that. Because it'll be a fast action to do it, much like ramming somebody. But if they get extra successes over whatever you roll on your mobility, that will add to the damage also.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically height divided by 2, movement of hexes from the last move divided by 2, and then number of successes.
Rounded down?
It's all rounded down, yeah. Yeah. So, just so you know.
I mean, I'm already up there. I'm at your
Now, if you
behest.
decide to jump off on your own, you can use a mobility roll to reduce damage on your own. You know what I mean? If they're not trying to shake you off.
my turn.
If they don't do the action. Well, I'm saying on your turn,
I'm just kidding.
you could, even if they're not trying to shake you off. Right? So, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And I actually did the math on the speeds and shit like that, and this actually does kind of, it actually works out for, like, the miles per hour and, like...
I'm excited.
Yeah. So the APC takes off. Oh, that's wrong thing. Actually, since we're at the top of the round, Chris, you have Overwatch on that hex.
I do.
Do you want to shoot at the APC? And I'm going to warn you, if you miss...
Could hit Kyle.
You could hit Kyle. If you hit and it doesn't penetrate, it could ricochet and hit Kyle.
We're not that good of friends.
I'm warning you. But that's up to you if you want to take your Overwatch shot
I do.
before it moves. Okay.
I do. Definitely.
I love it.
That is a 9 or 6. That's a 9. And a 3. 1 success. Can I push the...
Yeah, you can push the 3.
success?
Just the one that was a 3.
Another 9.
All right, so 2 successes. The weapon does 3 points of damage, right? Okay. That's 4 points of damage. That does not penetrate the armor because its armor is 4.
I thought the armor was ablated in the back.
It was, but it's turned to go out of the hex. So, roll me a D10.
7.
All right, 7 on the vehicle crit. It's exposed passenger.
No! I'm sorry. One more time.
Exposed
One more
passenger.
Yeah. Chris, what did you roll? One more time.
7.
7. Okay. Holy shit.
Okay.
7 is exposed passenger.
An exposed passenger is...
LT.
I understand that. I was just wondering why Jeremy asked me to say what it was again.
I was half paying attention and I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page.
Because it's terrible, and it deserves repeating.
It bears repeating, yeah.
Kyle, roll a D6.
A 2.
That's chest, so that it reduces the damage by 1. Right? 2, 3, 4 is chest. Yes, so that reduces the damage by 1 because you are wearing a flat, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that means you did not get critted. Roll a coolness under fire for suppression.
2 successes.
Okay, you did not get suppressed.
But I took 3 damage, 2 damage.
2 damage because the flak reduced the damage by 1.
Ouch.
Sorry.
And it begins to drive out of the hex. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. I'll move you over on top of
So it does not use any of its movement to wiggle.
Nope, he does not. But I would say that to hold on while it's moving, you would have to like either take a hand off your gun and hold on with one hand while it's driving off road, or
Drop the gun.
roll mobility to stay on.
Oh, I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, so I'm saying you could hold on to the gun with one hand, or you could stand up there and roll mobility. But if you fail the mobility roll, that means you fall off.
Gotcha. I will roll mobility.
Okay.
3 success.
Okay, you're cool. Murphy, it's your turn. What do you want to do with your fast action?
So I saw that it
Drove away.
took off northeast.
Yep.
He is going to get up and run as hard as he can to Emmett's location.
Okay, that's one action to stand up, and then that would be your turn. Because you're prone. Or you could start crawling there.
Okay, sure. Stand up.
Okay. LT.
Meta.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my axe on my back as well.
Okay.
Is there any benefit to switching to the axe and just bah? Or is it just the same to just fire a gun? They're the same damage. They're the same everything.
What's the damage on the axe?
3.
I mean, then it's the same. Because it's what's the armor on the axe?
I don't believe anything.
It should have something on the axe.
I mean, you might be able to hook it onto something to
I mean, that was
on.
that was my whole thought the whole time. But then when I saw it, I was like, ah, crap, they're like the same. Armor +1.
Okay, that means it treats the armor as 1 higher. So that means its armor of 4, it would be treating it as if it were a 5. And if your axe is doing 3, that means it will not penetrate the armor no matter what.
Ah, it's a better story if I use the axe but okay, gotcha.
You can hold the axe. I don't care, but I'm just saying you're not going to be able to penetrate
Just
the
like,
armor with it.
In my mind, the theater of my mind, standing on top and just like, rah, was like what I would.
You want to use the axe to try to hold onto it, basically.
I was trying to put it through the windshield and like kill a guy, but I don't think that's going to be effective. So I'm probably going to have to just fire my gun into it.
Probably, yeah.
We don't have.
Clearly, that's not very effective either.
That is correct.
Yeah, I tried that a bunch of times.
You hit, dude. If I went later on, I will go through what exactly you guys did to this thing, and that's part of the reason it's fucking driving away.
Yeah.
Because I've been criticized online for people not, fleeing. They're fucking fleeing. Like,
Would I realize they're fleeing?
they're driving away. That's what you would realize.
Would I realize they're trying to get away from us, or would I think they're trying to shake me? I'm a smart guy. I went to college.
You're on a big metal thing, and
I
it
went
is
to college.
driving away
That's not saying anything.
at seemingly full speed.
I don't want to meta, but if I thought they were leaving, I'd just jump off.
That's part of the reason why I was giving you that option.
They might run you over.
But I don't want to meta be like, well, they're obviously leaving. I see my opportunity to survive. I don't. Yes,
Here's the thing. They were there. They start driving away from the conflict.
And away from Emmett. So yeah, I would just bound off.
Okay. So that'll be a mobility roll to intentionally drop.
I would throw 2 pillows down before I do this.
And then do a combat roll.
And yeah.
So it's 2 meters tall, the vehicle. It moved 6 meters, or 6 hexes. So that would be 3 and 1. That is a 4-3, a 4 with a 3 crit. So you would technically have to reduce it by 2 to be able to reduce it below a crit.
What does he get to subtract for the pillows?
Oh, he doesn't have pillows.
Oh, sorry.
So if I roll 2 successes, I can survive. If I roll
If you
one
roll 2
success,
successes,
I
you will
die.
reduce the damage down to a 2, which makes it not a crit. Yes.
But I'd still take 2. Either way, I'm taking probably
You would still
2.
take 2 points of damage. Yes, you're going to, right now, if you hop off, the damage will be 4 points of damage. And falling has a crit threshold of 3. So
I think I'm going to end up dying doing this, but I don't think I have options. So I will roll mobility.
you also have a really good mobility. So
I have a great mobility.
I know.
But I also roll for dog do most of the time when it really matters. Hence the fact that I'm on character number 4.
Is it a pushable roll?
It is also a pushable roll.
I would like to roll mobility to jump off very, very gracefully.
It's also a pushable roll that you could spend challenge tokens on if you so choose.
Thinking the same thing.
There you go.
1 success.
Okay.
I would like to re-roll the other one. It's the D12 that I missed, so I would like to re-roll the D12.
Okay.
An 11. 3 successes.
There you go. 3 successes. So you reduce 4 down to 1 point of damage. So you're able to hop off, and you only take 1 point of damage.
Holy crap! Come on.
Am I prone or am
Jumped
I
off
up?
that and just ow.
Technically, you're prone.
Okay.
Yeah. If you fall, falling, you end up prone.
Did I use 1 action for that?
Yes.
So can I crawl away with my other action?
Yes, you could crawl away with the other action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crawl away with my other action, and then roll mobility to see if I can crawl more. While silently sobbing 2 successes. So crawl 2 more.
So 1 more hex. One
more
more hex because you're crawling. Yeah. All right. And that's the end of that. They continue to drive away.
There ain't no way.
All right. Murph, what is your plan?
Well, now that I'm standing up, it's to run to Emmett.
Okay.
So what is that? Move 2, then mobility?
Move 2, then mobility, and then move 2, then mobility.
Yep. What the fuck is my mobility? A and a C. 6 and a 7, so 2 successes.
All right, so that's 2 more hexes.
Boom, boom. And
And in forest, that mobility takes...
This is your buddy, so you can get bonuses while running towards your buddy.
That mobility takes a -1 in the forest.
Okay, and because he's my buddy, that'll negate that.
There you go.
I'm just trying to use that mechanic more since we talked about it. That one. Yeah.
Ooh, 11 and an 8. So 3 successes. Well, I'm thinking going to be there, yes.
Yeah, you will 100% get there. Yeah.
And I arrive and he is unconscious, correct?
Yes, he is unconscious.
Well, I can't do anything now. I used all my actions.
Yeah.
Except for he can say, fuck, Emmett.
LT, what are you doing?
Stand up and run towards the pile of bodies.
Okay.
1, 2.
All right, so technically, if someone is incapacitated by damage, you can use first aid to reduce their damage by however many successes you get, which would then make him not incapacitated anymore.
I failed my mobility roll, but I'm in a panic to try to see if he's still alive, so I would push said roll. I got 3 successes.
Okay.
Which would put me right
3
in
more
the same
hexes.
hex as everybody.
All right, was that 1 action or 2 actions?
I had to stand up, so that was 1 action, and then running was another
gotcha.
action.
Gotcha,
that was
gotcha.
exactly
Yeah.
that. So I'd run in, huffing and puffing.
LT, you're up first.
The question is, do I punch Murph for shooting me, or do I help the guy out?
That is up to you.
I did not shoot you directly. It was a ricochet.
I don't believe he gives 2 shits if it was direct or accidental. So
Technically, it wasn't a ricochet. It was exposed passenger. Ricochet is another number.
I would pull out my med kit, hand it to Murph, and say, "Can you save him?"
Dude, what is your medical?
A C and nothing.
I have a D and a D.
So with the med kit, that would give you a C and a D.
+1 for a partner. And
C
a
and a C.
+1 for a buddy.
B and a C. Yeah.
Nice job, Kyle.
So
Way to read the rules, Kyle.
He's applying
the,
all
the
the
buddy
bonuses.
thing. All the others I would have got. I thought I was
Adam's
going to be
writing
aiding.
down, kill him.
I thought I was going to be aiding you, not you aiding me. But
And then I looked at what we both scored, and turns
Yeah.
out I'm hot garbage at anything but running.
so, Emmett, what are your injuries again? I know the leg's fucked up. What else?
It's leg and hip. It was shin, broken shin, and then wasn't it? Yeah, broken shin and then broken pelvis
Yes.
is
Dude,
the 2 crits that I suffered.
But you're not worried about stabilizing the crits because neither of those are lethal. You would just be doing a medical aid to reduce the amount of damage he's on right now. Which, Brian, how much damage did you take the first time? It was 4 on the first one and then 4 on the second one, wasn't it? Or was
you
it
go
4,
negative?
3 and 4?
3
Yes.
and 4.
You can take more damage than your
Yeah, so it pushed me to 7, which is
And he-
7 out of
1 over his threshold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
7
so
out
he
of
would have to
6.
So you'd have to reduce him down to 5 for him to be conscious.
So he drops to his knees by Emmett and starts working on him. And he's like, come on, Emmett. It can't be this, of all things. We're on our way to your boy, hopefully. Come on, man. Come on, Emmett. Fuck. Come on. 7 and a 3, so 1 success.
Okay. Do you want to push that roll?
I do want to push the 3.
It's the timeout. You miss this roll, you get stress, and you start punching me.
Wait, I have to roll a 1, don't I?
Yeah. I can see
Violent
how this is going
rampage.
to go.
He might punch Emmett instead.
Probably
You might.
will, actually. You
Might start
motherfucker,
just
don't you
like
die on
punching him
me.
in the chest.
Yeah. It's still worth it.
Okay. I agree.
4.
Okay.
So not
yeah.
a success, and so just 1 success.
So you're at 6 now, Brian, which I think is your threshold, right?
Yes, that's exactly.
Yeah.
That puts me exactly at my capacity, so I am
Yeah.
still incapacitated by damage.
All right. In the distance, you guys can hear the sound of that APC headed down the road.
We killed 3 out of 5, and that ain't bad.
Yeah, they had the same ratio at this point.
Let me stay working on him. You want to go check on the Brit?
Yes. Well, you'll lose my +1. Nah, screw it. Yeah, I'll go check on the Brit. I would definitely be interested in finding out what's going on.
Actually, you can't do another medical aid to give him back to reduce it again. Until he's injured again. Right? Yeah. No. It's a one-time.
So can
one-time
I?
deal. No, he can't receive it. Is the thing. Like once done to him, now that's just where he is.
None of my crits are lethal, so you don't have to worry about me dying. At this point, It's just a matter of waiting long enough for my crit status to go down as far as my damage goes to...
Which is one stretch.
Right, to come back.
And I can tell from being in enough combat.
Yeah, you can tell that he's stable, but
So LT would see that, Murph is engaged. He's doing a good job. He's knocking this out. I feel useless. Hey, I'm going to go check on the Brit. I'll be right back. And I would head that way to try to see what the status is of that.
Good idea. I wish I had come up with that.
All right. Well, then we're going to go out of combat rounds. And because this APC just drives away. That's what it does. All right. So you go down and you're going to go check on Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you go down to Edwards and you see that he has... one, a hole in his chest where he had the bleeding gut one, and then the other wound was what was the other one? It was bad. It was a 1 round one.
It was in the chest.
Internal bleeding.
I said it was like the subclavian artery is what I said it was.
Yeah, because it was internal bleeding is what it was. Yeah. So you get up there and he's... What does it look like, Jeremy? I guess let's do that.
So he's propped up on his rifle. He's got the rifle to his shoulder, and it's over top of his pack because he was using it as a shooting platform. And he's just got his face down against the buttstock, and he's just staring into the bag. And there's this small pool of blood coming out of his mouth, and his eyes are just open and vacant. And you know he's gone.
Ah, man. I'm sorry this happened, man. I didn't know you a long time. I was looking forward to what adventures lied in before us, and I'll never know what was waiting for you at the end of that map. For what it's worth, I appreciate your assistance.
Roll coolness on fire.
No successes.
It's another point of stress.
And then I just start crying. Like, I'm not sure why. It just starts as just tears come down, but there's no change in my face. And then it slowly just kind of, everything that just happened over the last amount of time just starts washing over me. And just the nothing but tears just turns into...
Cut back over to Murph. And we see Murph over there with Emmett. And Emmett, you start to wake up. I'm going to say a stretch has gone by.
Hey, man. You still with us? Whoa. Don't move. Don't do anything. You're fucked up.
Where's everybody else?
Well,
Murph, are we all that's left?
No. Bruce is checking on the Brit. But you're pretty banged up, buddy. I think that APC tried to turn you into a grease spot.
Yeah, it almost succeeded.
I'd say you've been through worse, but
I come back holding all the Brit's gear.
Give him another point of stress.
Is that being funny or is that legit?
I mean, little column A, little column B.
I mean, Luke Goblin gonna goblin, you know what I mean?
Hey, Bruce, did you get the map?
Oh, no, I left that.
Emmett had the map.
Yeah, we just looked
Emmett
at
had
it.
the map.
Oh, he did
Emmett
give
had
it
the
back
map.
to him?
Yeah,
I just
he
saw
gave it back to
them.
Emmett.
This is my retro in my head, is that he just saw them looking at it and he thought that Ellis had it.
Nah, Ellis gave it back to
Okay.
Emmett.
He didn't make it. He was too far gone. He had 2 giant holes in him. I don't think he suffered, but he's about as gone can be.
By the way, for the record, we don't know that they saw me. For all we know, they saw him and shot him.
How's Captain? Is he okay?
He's alive.
And then I would punch Murphy. You shot me.
He takes it. He's just like, it was an accident.
Yeah.
Trying to help.
Yeah.
It's a moving APC that you were standing on, bro.
Yeah, you could not take the shot if you can't do it. I think what we've learned mostly today is you can't do it, sniper guy. That's all I've heard for the last friggin' 2 weeks is, ugh.
This was your fucking idea, so shut up.
Yeah, and you failed me. And it cost Britt his entire life. But hey,
Wait, Brits.
we're alive.
It's fine. I'll own it.
Ellis is gone.
Yeah, he's
Where's
dead. He's dead in the middle of the road.
Where's the APC?
Buggered off. I mean, for just a few guys on foot, we Swiss cheesed that thing pretty good, but it was just too much.
Yeah, my leg's pretty tore up.
You
I don't
fought
think
brave.
it's just your
I
leg,
mean,
man.
I saw you dodge out of the way of it and unload and dodge out of the way and unload. You're superhuman, man.
No, that's just survival instincts. Ain't nothing superhuman about it.
Come on, Emmett. You're unkillable.
Well, it looks like I've led us right into somebody else getting taken out. I don't know how much good I'm gonna be.
I'll tell you what, why don't we try to find some place to hole up? I don't know if there's a town near somewhere we can burrow in and take a couple days and get rest. I know we were in a hurry, but we got to get you back to at least fighting shape.
Well,
I'm not doing too well either, but
no, and
Skippy
you know
over
what?
here put a hole in my leg or my chest.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I definitely believe the Lord's telling us to slow down here in the worst way possible.
But at the same time, they may be going back for reinforcements and coming back, so I don't think staying too close is the operative word. So
We do need to leave the area.
let's plug the wounds so we ain't dropping blood trails along the way, and let's hightail it to somewhere.
I'm going to drop a thing just because I feel like it's important, and it was mentioned, and somebody else said that they mentioned it. A few episodes ago, I pointed out that Ellis had heard that this 20th Tank Division of the Soviets was he had heard rumors that they were operating somewhere north of Krakow. You guys ran into this APC. That is a Soviet APC. One could assume that they're part of the 20th Tank Division, which means if they bugged out,
There could be more coming.
precisely.
Yeah, and they're probably going for reinforcements